Hey you, and welcome. My name's Callum, and in this old video, we're going to ask that age-old question, is it worth restoring an old Landrover door? Alright, picked up this door, it's from a TD5, and there's a hole in there. So I was going to get a new galvanised one, glazed, which is about 350, 400. But I decided to pick this up for 60 quid, save a bit of money so I can put it towards other things. Maybe down the line I can get a new door, but this one's actually, I mean, the worst part is the handle there. It's just where the water's sat, and obviously the water just sits in there and it's corroded it away, so I might be able to weld a new piece along here. And the good thing is it's got the wheel carrier, which I was looking for, so that saves me having to source one of them. It just broke. So right about now I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just going to get new skins. This is too much hassle, and it's just going to bubble again over time. So peeling back, I'm using a flat bladed screwdriver. I'm sure there's other tools out there that are specialised for it, but this does the trick. Bit time consuming, but definitely worth it. There's several retaining bits of trim around the edge of the glass, which screwed in with Phillips head screws. A couple of these were a little bit rusted on the ends, so I had to put some forcing to get them off without threading the top of the screw, or rounding them off, sorry. But once they're all off, the bits of trims just easily come back, and yeah, I did speed things up with the electric drill a little bit at the end. Using one of these joint knives to get in between the frame and the glass, get the silicone out of there. Don't want that in my life anymore. Yeah, just pop it out. Pop it out, man. Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, you're thinking to yourself, is it worth 60 quid? I don't know, I mean... Anyway, we just keep going and try to see what we can do. So I'm pretty much just trying to get it back to as bare metal as possible, using the angle grinder with this sanding type floppy disk extension thing. I've also got these I might try. So this is the skins that I removed, and you'll see what I'm talking about in terms of the oxidization. The steel plate for the wheel carrier is screwed on, and then there's a plate on the other side as well to give it strength and support. And when they've inserted it, attached it, it's just been bare aluminium against bare steel, and that's, you know, just caused all this oxidization and corrosion. Same thing for around the edges, where it's been makes most of its contact with the steel frame, and you'll see on the underside of these panels here the rust and the oxidization from where it's been touching the untreated raw steel. Obviously a galvanized one, you don't have to really worry about this, but you'll see like this black stuff here, that's like the polyurethane sealant, where it's got a layer between the aluminium and the steel. That's fine. Bit of a patch here, someone's done this a long time ago. No, actually this whole section's new, or not original. You see that's all been welded in, so that's fairly common for these. You get repair panels here, so that's obviously why this isn't completely destroyed like you see so many others. Another patch, and this has got a big crack. Okay, rust converter applied. Now we just wait, and I'll do the other side as well. We've got a little hole here, and a bigger one here. I'm just going to try and patch these up, patch this bit up a little bit, and then one other bit is below the handle, which I showed you before. So just use some bits of steel and do the best we can with it. After welding, I painted it with several coats of zinc-based primer, and then top coated it with a black chassis paint that I had left over. Okay, so we got our skins on. We got some good amount of polyurethane sealant in between the painted frame and this bare aluminium, so that you know, the whole steel bare aluminium corrosion thing shouldn't happen, or at least won't happen for a long time anyway. Crimp down with these things on the other side. Got the holes there for the spare wheel carrier. Obviously the glass needs to put back in, but we've actually run out of sealant, so I need to order some more. But actually pretty chuffed with it, considering, you know, I mean, that big hole there is, you wouldn't notice that was there before. We got it in primer, we got the wheel carrier fitted, we've got some silicone in between, painted on both sides, new nuts and bolts just in the middle of wet sanding it before top coat. Nice new set of hinges, top one and the round bottom ones, new door latch, lock and barrel, and a set of stainless steel fittings for these. So yeah, this is one of the old ones. Actually, can't really do anything, but a lot of play in that hinge, so a lot of play in all the old hinges. So we've freshened these up with some brand new ones, and also bought the rubber seal that goes around the edge of the door. It fits into the side panels and to the roof channel, so that'll keep it nice and watertight. Over here we have it in paint, a little bit of overspray there that I need to clean up, but looking quite nice. Right, there we go. All back on. Seal all around there. Nice clunk to it, that's what you like. And glass back in. Silicone around the edges. Wheel needs cleaned up before we put that on there. Probably just going to want to clean up a few of these bits where I've lent it against things and it's got a bit messy, but I'll also want to try and get some sort of either plastic bit of trim, like a door trim to go over this, or make something out of plywood or checker plate, because if something was to hit this, you know, from the back of the car, like, you know, someone kicks it or whatever, then yeah, it would dent pretty easy, so I just need to be mindful of that. For now, all good. Bit of effort obviously compared to just buying a replacement one, but saved a bit of money, not much. Now let's just maybe have a look at what the comparison is of doing this yourself. Right then, there you go. Here's the three options. Obviously, pros and cons with each. And if you go down the option of doing it yourself, you're going to have some access to a welder or a mate or something, and a few other specialist tools, so just bear that in mind. But all done, and yeah, on to the next task. So thank you and catch you next time.